Hello, I'm Malcolm J. O'Shea, and welcome. You are watching the first ever episode of my new web series, I Believe in Me. And it is a journey of myself, an actor who is pursuing his dream to become a professional actor, making enough money to support his family, and hopefully one day making it to the big screen. As you can see there, I'm working already on editing my very first episode, and that's what this is. This is an all-inclusive journey to see what it is that you have to do to become a professional actor. And I'm going to stop saying so much, I promise, as well. I'm going to work on that. Again, this is a work in progress. That's what this is all about, is showing you how to go from not living your dream, me not being a professional actor, to living that dream, to doing the work, doing what it takes to learn your craft, to get better at it, and succeed. So if it be to become an actor, or if it be to become a scientist. So here again, I'm going to segue to this because it goes right hand in hand with what I'm talking about here. Yes, so, I was talking about my family. My family believes in me. My beautiful family, they believe in me, okay? And this is a big, very important part of my video, or my mission, my web series. Okay, here they are. Oh, these people, these wonderful people here. Yes, me as well, obviously, but a little bit older than that. But again, they might make guest appearances. Some of my friends and fellow actors might make guest appearances. You know, whoever's willing, you know, I'm more than willing to share my journey with other people, obviously, because I'm doing it right now. Anyway, point. My family, they believe in me. And I try to tell my kids every day, no matter what you want to do in life, if you want it, if you want to make it happen, you can make it happen. You just have to, do the work. So, you know, my one son, he wants to be an engineer. Every day I tell him, yes, you're going to be a great engineer. You're so smart. Look at these ideas you're coming up with. And we talk about it, and I build him up. And the other thing we talk about is that you got to do the work. You got to take the classes. You got to, learn the coding. You got to learn all this other stuff. And he believes it. And he believes in me the same way. And that's when I started thinking about it myself. It's like, oh my God, if I really want to do this as an actor, yes, I can. I just have to start believing. And my kids believe in me. And I'm sending them this message that, you have to believe in yourself and do the work to make your dreams happen, and they will, and it's possible. And here I am, sitting on my laurels, working in a desk job, being miserable and hating life. So no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm showing my kids that, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going after this dream. And I told my 10-year-old, who turns 11 this week, I told him about a lot of this too, and about how I'm going to start believing in myself to be an actor, and I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. And he looked right at me and he said, "Daddy, I believe in you. I know I'm going to see you on a movie screen someday." My 10-year-old told me that, and I knew at that moment that he was right. So, I believe in me. I hope you believe in me. If you don't yet, you will. I promise you that. So yeah, that's the guts of it. That is why I'm pursuing this. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you the process here. I don't want to move the camera too much. This is one of the things I learned in my first take filming this, and I did learn that I do have to do a couple takes, and yeah, I do want this to be as raw and unedited as possible and be realistic. Funny story is, I already filmed this once, and I had the footage, and I put it on the computer. Well, it was on the USB drive connected to the computer, and I was already pulling it into my film editing software, and I was viewing it and previewing it. I was trying to do too much at once, okay? So the movie editing software was using the video footage. At the same time, I decided it would be a good idea to back up that footage, and so then I tried to pull it onto the computer at the same time. Long story short, I lost all the footage but this one piece of footage, which was the only one that I really was in love with, and I wanted to keep all the footage because of that, and I wanted it to be true and authentic, which I told myself, hey, that's a lesson learned. You need to be open to editing your web series a little bit. I don't want it to be scripted, so I'm going to have to edit. So you might see some funky crossfades and some glitches here and there as I remove unnecessary repeated segments or talking blah blah blah. Point being, that way hopefully it'll be a little bit more entertaining. You guys will bear with me a little bit longer and watch and share more. So now we talked a lot about film editing software and what it takes for that. If you yourself are looking to pursue being on screen as an actor, you're going to have to get comfortable with seeing what you look like on screen. Which I have been doing for a while, and it's not easy. Okay, I'm of the Carrie Fisher belief where, you know, I'm not in love with seeing my own image, and I'm always looking at parts of myself that I wish were different when I do look at my own image. You know, and I'm not going to point those out for you because you're probably not doing that, and I hope you aren't. So, but yes, as an actor, you gotta get comfortable looking at yourself. A lot of these auditions that I'm finding online, and I did get a subscription to Backstage, and there's a special friend that I would like to thank because they believed in me and they made a donation towards their belief, and with what they gave me and my wife's support, I decided to make that investment and get, you know, an annual subscription to Backstage. You can look it up if you really care to see how much I'm investing in myself. But to me, that was a lot of money. To a lot of people, it's not a lot of money. But that's what this is about. I have to invest in myself. So yes, thank you for that. And another investment in yourself, if you believe in yourself and you want to be an actor, is you have to have video editing software. You have to have a decent camera. Luckily for me, I invested in those items, the camera and the video editing software, back when I thought Survivor was going to be my ticket to stardom. You know, I kept tying my hopes to other people's wagons. So I tied it to reality TV. I was like, oh, well, Survivor will pick me and then I'll be on TV. Yes! No. So then I'm like, well, if Survivor won't put me on TV, I'll just do a web series with a friend. So I kept asking different friends, let's do a podcast. Let's do a web series. Let's work together. Let's collaborate. Nobody else wanted to put in that effort to work with me, to collaborate with me that much. And here's the thing. It's because it's not their dream, it's my dream. So I got to stop expecting other people to help me pursue my dream and go pursue my dream on my own. And that's what I'm doing with this. So yeah, and that's what I want you to do too. If this is your dream to be an actor or an artist or, you know, whatever, you know, if that's your dream, invest in yourself. And that's what I'm hoping to do with this. So let me get back on the subject real quick. Video editing software I have that during this series you'll hopefully get to see me use. Hopefully I'll figure out the right angle, or I'll just you know, do a screen record and do some capture shots and do it that way. Whatever it takes. But you know, I use Sony Movie Studio Platinum 12. This is not an endorsement for them. It works for me. I understand it. You know, they probably have a more recent version of it. I know other people use other video editing softwares. And it stands to reason that if you're in the theater community, you probably know other actors in the community out there are going to also have cameras and video editing software if you yourself are at a point that you're not ready to make that investment, or you just can't, or you don't have the computer to make the investment. I will be showing videos where how to make a reel. I'm going to learn a little bit, and you're going to see me learning, and then you're going to see me making my reel, and then I'll have my reel out there. I will share that part of the journey with you. I'll share the part of, you know, if I have a phone call or an exciting email, you know, I'll try to capture that. I'll show you me submitting stuff on Backstage and, you know, how that goes and the follow-up of that. Because it's a lot of work and there's a lot of waiting. Eventually, we're going to throw something against the wall that sticks. And like I said, this belief in me will go out there. One thing I hope to do in every episode is share where I'm getting some of my inspiration from and how I am building myself up. So today, before I filmed, I watched, the series is called Infinite Waters. The guy's name is Ralph Smart. This guy is pretty smart, and he talks a lot about believing in yourself. I really felt his message was good for me today, and I know that if he ever hears or watches this, he'll appreciate my saying that he helped me, that he gave me the words that I needed to hear today. Just like I'm hoping I give some other actor the words that they need to hear today, or another artist, or again, scientist, whatever it is your dream is. This is not just about acting. It's my acting journey because that's my dream. But with that being said, cue the sign-off footage. So thank you for watching. May love and peace be with you. Okay? Have a beautiful day, and good luck in your journey and following your own dreams as well.